Above all else, the proverb writer says, he says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. That's going to be our thought for day 63 in our Bible reading plan, right? That's in Proverbs chapter 4. Even back in the days of King Solomon, right? They understood that your heart affects everything that you do. So the writer says you've got to guard it, right? And so, what does that mean? Well, later, Jesus would say that, there's four types of soils and they correspond to four types of hearts a person has. It's either good or shallow or anxious or hard, right? People with hard hearts. Right? Think about the people that you know, and they typically fall into one of those categories, right? For better or worse, their heart, or to use a more modern phrase, their paradigm. It guides their decisions. And so the Bible teaches that we are to guard it or to protect it at all costs, right? And the reason is because it hasn't been tainted for no reason, right? Things have happened. They've happened to you, they've happened to me, right? How you see the world, it's either a very healthy perspective or it's some kind of a defense mechanism. I get why I get why some of my friends have hard hearts. They've been hurt. I get why others worry. People or life, it just hasn't worked out, right? People haven't come through for them. I get why some are shallow. They've tried to open up and they were betrayed. So we're not doing that again. These conditions, right? They don't happen for no reason, right? And the bad news is things are going to keep happening. And so it's why the whole, the whole of being a follower of Jesus, it's all kind of centered around this idea of forgiveness, right? Forgiveness and actively removing bitterness from your soul and your heart. That's how you cleanse it towards health, right? It's when you forgive, when you don't forgive, you become jaded. So this contribution to the book of Proverbs was written by somebody that understood that in spite of all the bad that happens every day, we've got to find a way to keep it out of our heart. Learn to forgive. Learn to be gracious. Learn to let things go. See the best in others. Give people the benefit of the doubt. And the weird thing is, none of that is for them. Every single bit of that's for you. Because your only other option is to carry that junk around. And it's never going to get on the people that have hurt you. It only always gets all over the people that you love the most. Have a beautiful day. Above all